Hi guys, it's Chat Lounge. I'm Beku.
And I'm Kansi.
Yeah, on today's video, we are discussing assumptions that people make about single parent families. Like if you were raised by a single parent. Yeah, so that's what we'll discuss on today's video. Yep. So the first assumption that people make is that you're poor. Like they think your mom can't do everything. Mom or dad.
Mom or dad.
Yeah, they think your mom or dad can't do anything. Like he or she has to. Is it share cost or something for you guys to live a comfortable life? Yeah. What do you think about that?
I think that's just an assumption because it doesn't occur for everyone.
Actually, most single parents are very rich.
Yes, they are well off. They are blessed and highly favored.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think it's an assumption because it's an assumption because because checking our parents, they are good. Yeah, they are blessed. Yeah, and they didn't have to cost share, and it's not like
you're struggling
in any way, or they've brought us this far and they've given us good lives. So that's definitely an assumption.
Very, very wrong. Yeah, another assumption is that you're a mistake. You're not planned for. It just came.
Yeah, but I think that's the biggest assumption. People think that mamako alikupata akiwa class 7
bas kimaliza form 4 sijui ati you are just a mistake.
No,
imagine some
we were planned for. Well, I was planned for. Yeah, but things happen. Once people get together, they marry, then shit happens, things happen, and people divorce. Yeah, so some single parents are because they're divorcees.
Yeah.
And so
others it's because they want to.
Some are widowed and widowers. It's not like every person being brought up by a single parent, especially single mom, was unplanned.
Yeah.
That's a very big assumption.
It's a lie.
A lie.
A very big lie.
Our parents were responsible.
Yeah, they wanted it.
They wanted us.
It wasn't a mistake.
Wanted babies. Another assumption I think it's the same with being poor, that your parents struggle, single parents struggle to bring up kids. I don't think. I think it's an assumption because if the single parent has a nice job or has a valid source of income, they'll definitely bring you up well.
Yeah.
And they're actually very responsible people, trusting me. Yeah. So that's just
that's just an assumption. They're not struggling.
They're nobody that is struggled. People with two parents, there are those people with both parents, but they're not well off compared to people with single parents, depending on your luck.
No, it's not. That's not being said offensively. Don't take it to heart.
That's not
offensive. Don't take it offensively.
So it's not there are those who struggle, but it's definitely not a struggle for all. Yeah. Another assumption is that the life of parents comes to a standstill. They are not allowed to date, they are not allowed to see other people, they are not allowed to move on with their lives.
They should just
focus on the baby.
I think at some point,
yes, maybe when you're starting off, and when the baby is small. But once the baby are grown,
the baby is grown,
or the babies are grown, do you know how much freedom these parents have?
Actually, they are not. They don't have to tell someone, I'm going here.
Nenda huku.
I'll be back. Where have you been?
They don't have to answer to someone. Actually, it's a life to admire.
Yeah, you get to live.
You manage yourself. You live by yourself. You live.
There's no one asking you, where's your money going?
Where's your money going? Where were you?
You're late today.
Yeah, their life, I think at a point, your life will stand still because you can't even see new people because you're putting your baby first, especially when they're young. You may have times my mom has put me first. A lot of times. A lot. Yeah. But now that I'm
Thank
big.
you, Concy's mom.
Thank you, Jerry. But now that I'm big, that woman, the freedom she has and the things she does because she's ni kama amemaliza kazi. Yeah,
Living her life.
living
the
her
best.
life.
There's another assumption that there's always a gap, like the child doesn't feel like the mom or dad is enough. Okay, maybe sometimes,
Yeah.
but not in all.
I think at one point in your life you'll feel the gap, definitely. I felt that gap in primary because I used to write my name and my name will have Njeri at the end and everyone is writing
Kamau,
Kimani,
Njoroge,
Omondi, Njoroge. And you're wondering,
Kipyegon.
why is mine Njeri and everyone else is male?
Mpaka you feel bad.
Yeah, and I
You even
remember
start
there's a
writing
time
the other one.
in class 4, I started writing my dad's name. I was
And then-
stupid.
And then your grandmother told you, you're Njeri.
You went
know-
Njeri. Unaandika nini? Unaandika. And yes. I
And then
think
there's always
at a time, yeah. And even when I reached adolescence, nilikuwa nashanga, why is my life like this? Why is my dad? Even in high school during visitings, Mimi, there's no need of calling to ask who will come. So you know who will come.
Yeah, you know who
But
will
I
come.
used like to admire people who, wanasema, this time round it's my dad, next time round it's my mom.
And I think the good thing about it is that you don't have to face those conflicts that parents have. Those fighting, so you watch.
You're like brought up in a nice environment. Now you only have to ask permission from one person.
And then but then at one point you'll start looking for your
It reaches a point
this
you
happens
want
every
answers.
time. You ask your mother, or even if your mom won't answer you,
Start
you ask
asking Shosho
ama uncle,
and Kwani what
whatever.
happened?
Eh,
And the minute you know what happened,
sometimes
your
you
heart
just say,
heals.
"It's
Your heart
okay."
heals and you're like, ni sawa basi. I think that gap is there until you realize and you love yourself. You start being proud of the person who has brought you up and the person who chose you. Yes. So that one is not an assumption. That is a real thing. There's a gap.
Yeah, and then there's something that you fear the same thing will happen to you. Like you just think that in most cases you say that your relationships won't work. So you're just like, after all my mom has made it
Iko hivi
being like
kwetu.
that. Tunakwanga hivyo. Especially those families where your mom and your brother or your and her brother.
Yeah, divorce.
Yeah, you just
Your
like,
uncle is divorced, your auntie is divorced, your mom is divorced.
you just
So
know.
even you,
That's
your
the-
relationship doesn't work. But then that's a fear.
Mm.
In future, what if I get married and my relationship fails and I have to bring up my kids alone? That's a fear I have until now. Hopefully. Maybe that's not an assumption. There's a fear of history repeating itself.
Yeah.
But then you check your Shosho had a successful relationship and you're like, your auntie has a successful relationship.
You're like, it could work out.
It could work out.
Yeah.
Yes. And even maybe you have a successful relationship.
It could work out.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, I think you come to appreciate the person who chose you over
Over the world.
Over the world, yeah.
Yeah,
The person
'cause-
who's been sacrificing and everything,
You learn to love yourself.
and have a better bond together.
Yeah.
Actually,
You actually have a nice bond with the person who chose you. If it's your dad.
tell them anything. At least you don't have to. Sasa naambia nani? Nikimwambia atafanya yeye.
You get a best friend somewhere. A best friend plus bond ties,
Someone who
blood
knows you.
ties.
Who knows you inside and out.
Yeah. Na mtu hatawahi kudharau.
So there's a positive side about it.
Yeah, there's always a positive one. Uzuri nowadays is that there's no stigma towards single parents and their kids like it was when we were young.
Yeah.
Nowadays it's like a normal thing. You go to high school and 10% of people are from single parents and it's very normal. You go to campus and 50%.
You feel your mini of
Yeah, and you
you
feel
encourage
nice.
each other.
Yeah. Yeah. So those are all the assumptions we had on single parents, growing up in a single parent home
Family.
or family. Yeah. Thank you for watching.
Remember to comment, like, share, and subscribe, and wait for our next video. We post our videos every Thursday.
Thanks for
Bye.
watching. Toodoo.